Hey everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for day 4 of Sacred Heart Randomizer Week. Thank you all very much for not only making the like streak happen, but also supporting us during the like streak challenge. I do appreciate it, everybody. I hope your midweek's going off to a fantastic start. We have ourselves a banger meme of the day brought to you by Despondo666 on the Invicta subreddit. That thread was fresh meme from episode 354. We see it, maybe we can see it again. Everybody laughing. I like that Ed is just included there with John Cena. Thank you very much to Spondos and everyone who upvoted that one. Had a lot of upvotes on the Invicta subreddit too. So make sure you go check them out. If you have your own memes of the day, post them over there. It's a great place to be. And yeah, we have a very active meme posting community. Sometimes I have to ask for a little bit of a call to arms, but the mosh pit always pulls through and it comes through with bangers. So here's your randomizer. Let's see what we get today. Hopefully I'm hoping not a tainted character. I was kind of bummed that we didn't get to do regular Judas yesterday, so let's see. Here we go. We have regular Kane to Stanley and charge dump. We've already done the charge dump challenge. I wish I could re-roll this, but I guess we're just going to randomize again because we've already done that challenge. If we get a handicap that I've already done, I'm not going to do it. Tainted Napoleon, Ultra Greed, and Gambler's Debt. Oh no. What? Play as Tainted Napoleon, defeat Ultra Greed or Ultra Greedier at Greed or Greedier mode. Gambler's Debt. Play every beggar slot or shell game until you run out of money. It pays out or explodes. Okay, Gambler's Debt. So we have to if we find a judgment inside of Greed, yeah. That's either gonna be good or bad. So, all right, Tainted Napoleon, Greed. I'm not doing Greedier. That's just no way. No, thank you. 3 Mike, 3 Kilo, Golf 7, Mike Golf. I'm not going to forget Sacred Heart, and we are off and running here. So, Tainted Napoleon. He starts off with Abyss, and Abyss is good. Especially now that you can basically just take any items and at least turn them into a guaranteed soul heart payout, or not payout, sorry. I'm thinking of 3 million things at once now. You can always take them and turn them into something that's going to deal damage, and depending on what you end up slurping up with Abyss, it can end up leading to some pretty overpowered builds. Oh no. Well, we have no money right now. I don't know if Demon Judgments counts in the handicap. Let's take a look at it real quick here. For every beggar slot, you must play until payout explosion. No backtracking required by D6. You must play until payout or out of resource. So does that mean Demon Judgments? Ugh. I don't know about this. Let's see. Now, obviously, we are going to get a little bit of help here since we do have just it's more forgiveness. Oh, nice. It's more of a forgiveness factor in Greed. You don't have to do 6 charges or 6 taps at once. This fortune telling machine though is going to be very difficult to get through. So yeah, this is going to be interesting here. We have an anti-synergy, or at least an anti-synergistic handicap with the mode that we're playing, but Sacred Heart should pull us through here. I'm hoping anyway. Once again, it's just been tainted. Basically, it's been tainted randomizer week. I wouldn't have gotten to play regular Kane, but obviously, I mean, we've already had that challenge. So I'll talk to Bryn more about re-rolling the handicap and adding that into the next update, because that would be beneficial. Like, we do have, excuse me, we do have a filter that you can do, so you can filter out handicaps that you've already done before. But I think that just re-rolling just the handicap would also just be beneficial. I don't know how many people actually use the filter command. I am going to take Lump of Coal here. We still need to go into the item room, but Lump of Coal Sacred Heart is massive here. And it's going to be so much damage. Now, the priority for us goes to getting that Tears upgrade from the eye drops, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not. Especially if we have to play the slot machine. Technically, it's not a slot machine; it's a fortune telling machine. But I think it's assumed that you play every and all Anything that you can spend money on, you have to play it. Nine lives, and yeah, we get a Bomba. Get ourselves one of them Bombas. I am going to take 9 lives first and then take Empty Vessel, as that does give us the permanent flying. Well, permanent as long as we hold on to Empty Vessel. And we just need 2 more cents. Now we have 1 chance to get the secret room, or we could maybe... This is probably our best chance to get eye drops here. And we do. Good. Good. And now we can buy the keys so we don't miss out on that. Okay, well. Oh, I should have... Dang it. I should have actually... I should have missed that, so... I mean, we can take Forgotten Lullaby. That's fine. Not a bad floor, though. And we got a nice payout from the Demon Judgment. Going on last week's question of the episode, this is a long one from the Ludo Splosivo run, which was another run that absolutely took off again, and the Mosh Pit again responding to the call of we needed to get the like streak done that week. And this one coming in from I'm gonna say Kodiris Lund, or maybe Kodiris Lund 7447. I apologize about the pronunciation. Question of the episode: would you consider doing a Breaking of Isaac series where you start with a meh item like Pound of Flesh, and then instead of taking the item into the item room, you give yourself whatever item you want in an attempt to break the first item as much as possible? Obvious things like Brimstone overriding Tears wouldn't be allowed. You're trying to give the first item the best shot possible of breaking the game. It's an interesting idea. I don't know how many people would be down for it, but I definitely I'm not opposed to it. Something like that would be very interesting to do if you had a good suggestion of items. And I think what would be awesome. Oh man, got it for penny. I think what would be awesome is if the Mosh Pit votes on which item to start with, and then I have to attempt to make it good, or at least broken. Now, to get it out of the way, if we were ever to do something like that, TM Trainer and Missing No would be instantly vetoed, because there's no way to predict what you can get with that. Because I know a lot of people are going to do that, but you know, I think that people would probably want to see Isaac's Heart, probably see something like, I don't know, Abel, or you know, whatever. And I think that I would probably recommend that people, if this were to happen, if we say, okay, we're going to leave it to the Mosh Pit to provide, you guys and gals get to provide me with an item, a challenge for me to break the item, and we'll see what kind of builds we can get. If we were to do that, then I would say make sure that it's an item that has multiple synergies, not just one follower like Abel, or you know, because you could really only just pick BFF and then the Forgotten Lullaby, and then that's that. Hi, baby. Too Spooky. It is a Tears up and shot speed. Been liking Too Spooky lately. Sissy! Little sissy! How you doing, little sissy? Let's see here. I don't really want the HP upgrade. We can roll for something a little bit more sexy. There's none of these. Okay. Super Bandage is a lot of health, although it does remove our flying capability. And we also get a shot speed upgrade too, which is fine. And a rules card, Chub like smoke, or dislike smoke. Okay. Shout out to Just a Cool Fire in the YouTube Mosh Pit comments for having a 53 comment streak. Fruity Plum Guy, of course, extending the streak now to 402 days of saying hey to the Mosh Pit. Thank you both very much. I like to give extra little shout outs to people who keep it going in the comment section and just overall are doing it out of support of the channel and also the love of the game. I'm very, very lucky to have the people that I have here. Plus, it's a good day because the Eagles lost. It's actually Buddy and a Box Buddy guy who he's the one who's the Eagles fan. Look, Philly, I'm sure that your city has some great parts to it, but your not even just your football team, your professional sports teams are not it. Not for me, anyway. I will label myself as a Philly hater of Philly sports teams. It's Sissy go. Look at that. Sissy charming Brownie. And all of those dips that Brownie was spawning were instantly dying because they were making contact with them. What a great job by Sissy. Wow, Sissy also just charmed Gabriel as well. I think it was Gabriel anyway. Holy moly. Little Sissy making it happen. I am going to take Lusty Blood because obviously it just gives us a ridiculous amount of extra damage. I'm going to take Birthright here. Oh yeah, we're not Eden. I was waiting for me to abyss 3 items, but then I realized that we're not Eden. Does Mom's Box do anything with Counterfeit Penny? To give it like a double activation or something? Add 2 coins to the counter. Nice. You know those guitars that are like double guitars? Do auto. I mean, this is basically all the keys that we will ever need for the rest of this run. Go ahead and slurp them up here. So now we have a trinket multiplier here. We also get Pyromaniac Brother, which gives us 5 bombs, which are very rare to find in Greed. So unless you have the D20 and you're just opening up a whole bunch of chests. Pyromaniac will give us explosion immunity, as you can tell, and also it will allow us to heal off of bombs, off of any explosions. Yeah, we don't need flying. There's no slot machine or no judgment in there, so I'm with that. Two of hearts doesn't do anything. Judgment. All right, game, you got me. Well, it's good to get this out of the way now before we go into next floor. Hopefully it just pays out relatively soon. Now, there's no one saying that I have to take the item that it gives, so I wish I had a full charge though. Is there a full charge in the item room or in the shop? Heck. No. Okay, we get Dad's Lost Coin, which will give us a luck upgrade, which is fine. And we get Glitter Bombs, which may have been a possible Abyss target. Ooh, Squeezy. And luckily, again, for us, that there's no slot machine. Usually there's some kind of judgment or a machine by now. Oh. Well. Get Guppy's Paw. That's 2 or 3 for Guppy here. Yep. We'll go back and get, we can go back and get Mom's Box too. So what I need to, you know what I need to not do is I need to not pick up any money until after we pick up Mom's Box again, because that's going to take possibly... I didn't even see you over there. It's going to take possibly a lot of extra money from us with us not having Mom's Box, but the counterfeit penny double effect. If you didn't know, by the way, whenever you have the Mom's Box active item in your active slot, it will double trinket effects, which includes counterfeit penny. It's very, very, very good in the greed mode situation. Unfortunately, that is not a Yarrow rune. That would have been nice if it was. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of a Breaking of Isaac challenge series. I really dig the idea. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I think that it might actually be pretty popular. With the mosh pit, the community voted items that you guys try to get me to break, and we'll see if we can make a run out of it. I absolutely 100% would only do it on the stream file, though. Giving myself, I mean, I'm already kind of meh on the idea of giving myself Sacred Heart on the YouTube file. But if I did something like the Breaking of Isaac, then definitely would be on the stream file. Yeah, so we were able to dump Guppy's Paw, and now we should get a whole boatload of money here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. 4.65 cents out of that. And then get another tiers upgrade here from Squee. This is also going to give us a speed upgrade. Get a Forget Me Now. I mean, Forget Me Now ain't bad, but it's not Mom's Box counterfeit penny good. Yes, we'll finally take some more damage here, and no, I'm not gonna take meat. I'm just gonna do this. I think to further from here on out, even though we're already like kind of halfway done with this run, from here on out, I think that I'm gonna modify the challenge a little bit to say I must spend all money before exiting the floor if it's a greed run. That's one stipulation I'll put on here. So I must spend as much money as possible, which is basically like the Shopaholic challenge that we did yesterday. I must spend all money on every floor, no hoarding of any money, up to the point where I can't spend any before I can go down to the next floor. I think that's fair. Spoon is going to give us a movement speed upgrade, and that's also going to give us more tiers rate to break through, so really lucky here, and this is barely looking like a Sacred Heart run at this point. Hierophant card. Oh yeah. Get Big Giant Sissy. I can't believe the charm job that Sissy did on both Brownie and then Gabriel. Brownie especially was very, very impressive. And he took full damage from every single one of those dips, and then he kept trying to respawn them because they kept disappearing immediately. Man, just fantastic job by little Sissy. I don't have to worry about taking the number magnet because obviously we're already getting devil deals. Oh yeah, this is cooking right here. Double carrying queen. Good fear there by Too Spooky. I gotta say, Too Spooky has really been climbing the charts for me. I mean, legitimately, it's been awesome seeing the possible crowd control options that you can get. I'm gonna take the Soul of Blue Baby because that's gonna be great to use against Ultra Greed. All right, so I must spend all money before leaving the floor. I'm gonna load up on Soul Hearts. Okay. Take BFF for just Giant Sissy. Ooh, Diplopia now. Hang on now. Come on now. Filigree feather. This would get us. This would get us Leviathan here, and then I would not have to worry about. I wouldn't have to worry about doing the empty vessel priority. We still have 16 cents. I think I'm just gonna buy another pentagram. Why not? Oh, and there was 2 or 3 for spun. I'm hoping that we get Guppy. That would be a massive amount of help. And then yeah, I'm gonna save the Soul of Blue Baby here. Not done yet. What the heck is the secret room? Can I try here? Not. Samson's chain is Samson's bad. But at least we can finally use use Abyss. Abyss is like, why am I even here? 9 cents. No reason for us to buy a key, but I guess we'll buy a key. There's no point in buying a trinket. Here we go. Good floor, really good floor. All right, can we get Guppy? At least we get our bomb back. If you're wondering what's doing that, by the way, it's glitter bombs being totally random. Their effects. First room then. Okay, that's three soul hearts that we can get. Right now, time's ticking though, because our red stew is just being wasted. Look at the damage that we've got though, man. This is what we like to call throwing boulders at the enemies. This is sick, nasty, crazy damage here. Hit M. Use the soul of Azazel real quick. Oh my god, they're headless. I'm not gonna lose the soul of Blue Baby here. Look at all that money that we're getting. Such value here with Mom's Box and the counterfeit penny. Absolutely perfect thing to see in this shop. And we didn't get Guppy. Now there is a demon judgment in here, which means that we are going to have to play him. So this could get dangerous here. Okay, never mind. Do we take Gimpy? I don't think we need Gimpy. We need to make some moves here because I don't want to waste this red stew opportunity. Some damage up here with a stapler, more damage with Jesus Juice. We want to maintain the invincibility of maintain the invincibility of Empty Vessel. Just waiting here for something, and that's not gonna do it. We are already capped on tiers, I think. No, we weren't capped on tiers. Shows you what I know. Okay. And then we'll buy this. It's a death card. Okay. All right. Well, we're practically at full build here, and yeah, we can use, if I really wanted to, we could use M. Well, we're not. Oh yeah, we're done. I don't think there's anything half price in there. 3 cents. No. The heart, but yeah, it's not like we need the invincibility anyway, though. I mean, obviously we're gonna crush him here. All right, so here we go. I don't even know what that was, but it's not there anymore. Whatever mini boss that was is no longer existing. And so we got the creepy aura. We don't have to worry about butt bombs. So look at the fire rate that we have just sitting on the creep here. Absolutely dominating. Even if we didn't have Sacred Heart, I think we would still be in a pretty damn strong position here. Trying to get us with the whirlwind hitbox. Hey, good luck, ads. There we go. No problem at all. So we are going to absolutely roll over Ultra Greed here on day 4 of Sacred Heart Randomizer Week. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Pretty much a easy cakewalk here, but I think that making the I saw Bighorn actually damage the statue. That was weird. I think that changing the challenge to require that you spend all money before going on into the next floor in Greed is a good stipulation. I will add that to Bryn Mawr's list of changes there for that handicap. So thank you for watching, everybody. Again, we keep rolling on here with Sacred Heart Randomizer Week. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like this Patriots of Mine, like Censored, Barman1988, Michael McMaster, and Brian Betancourt. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.